In Ukraine, it's war on corruption. Late last month, during a live broadcast of a government cabinet meeting, police arrested this minister and his deputy on charges of embezzlement. The country's leaders said they were getting serious in confronting the deeply entrenched culture of graft. Separately, the government faced a showdown with an oligarch, Igor Kolomoisky. Earlier, balaclava-clad security forces linked to him occupied two state-run energy companies. The details surrounding the takeovers were murky, but the show of arms was clearly meant to send a message that Mr. Kolomoisky was not to be crossed. Only this message didn't reach the country's president, Petro Poroshenko. In a late-night meeting, he sacked Mr. Kolomoisky from his position as governor of the eastern industrial region of Dnipropetrovsk. Observers say this was a victory for the government.
Well, it's too early to say whether this is really a battle won or beginning of the war being won. But so far it looks like there's some positive change in Ukraine about corruption. And the fact that the governor, who was also an oligarch, was dismissed and that didn't lead to any military standoff or anything like that is really a sign of optimism.
But Mr. Kolomoisky and his fellow oligarchs have other resources to draw on. He's worth an estimated $1.3 billion, which is based on energy, media, and this bank, Privat, Ukraine's largest. He's also popular in his home region of Dnipropetrovsk, where people credit him with providing jobs and security.
Ukraine's oligarchs control huge sections of the economy, which translates into massive political influence. This cuts to the heart of the government's campaign against corruption. The question is, are the oligarchs willing to give up their economic and political control?
So far, Mr. Kolomoisky has laid low after his sacking, indicating perhaps that the government has the upper hand in its battle against vested interests and corruption. But given the extent of the problem, the struggle seems far from over. David Stern, BBC News, Kiev.